Look past the physical concrete and steel of the city, and we find the real architecture. The daily experience of living here is a curated environment, a surface layer specifically designed to insulate the resident from the friction of modern life. Inside the digital infrastructure of platforms like LifeSG, the burden of discovery is removed. You don't search for benefits or check if you qualify. The system itself already holds your data. Background servers continuously track the variables of your life. They calculate exact eligibility, the timing, and the specific context for every interaction you have with the state. By eliminating the need to search, the entire relationship between citizen and state shifts. You are no longer actively petitioning a bureaucracy for services. You are a passive recipient of a stream of automated resources. Traditional bureaucracies require manual, multi-step approvals. Here, proximity triggers action. Applications become confirmations. Processes become clicks. Layers of paperwork, verification, and cross-referencing are processed algorithmically in the background, flattening complex administrative hurdles into single-tap resolutions. Whether you are scheduling a clinic appointment, paying taxes, or submitting a request for public housing, the friction disappears. This zero-grind architecture creates a baseline of total administrative ease. The mechanics recede so far into the background that the user forgets the vast machinery required to maintain this level of simplicity. To automate a society of this scale, the state has to quantify human life. Biological aging and societal milestones are mapped out and treated as a sequence of discrete character levels. The interface categorizes the population into 4 primary progression tiers: infant, student, adult, senior. Each time you cross the threshold into a new stage, the system updates. Advancing to the next tier reconfigures your available governmental subsystems and provides new resources. Within this infrastructure, getting older is handled as an automated trigger. It is a biological data point that tells the state when to deploy the next suite of designed benefits. This translates bureaucratic categorization directly into mathematical logic. It functions as a progression tree. Your level defines your options. Reaching the adult tier activates specific pathways, such as grants for purchasing a home or securing family planning subsidies. If you fail to meet the precise systemic requirements, such as a specific income threshold or education level, the corresponding pathways remain inert and inaccessible. This hyper-structured progression maps out the exact routes for optimal societal advancement. By setting the parameters of the tree, the system guides citizens down highly specific, pre-approved paths. The system's autonomy begins to escalate. Over time, it moves from a passive respondent to an active participant in your planning. By analyzing the data generated by the progression tree, the infrastructure models citizen behavior before any action is taken. Before you apply, it prepares. The paperwork for your child's school registration or the adjustments to your pension plan are drafted by the system, waiting only for your confirmation. This creates a subtle inversion. A system operating fractions of a second ahead of human intention begins to lead the user, providing the answer before the individual has formulated the question. There is a deep psychological comfort in this. Existing within a perfectly tailored environment feels effortless. But a system that anticipates a human's next move requires total visibility. To maintain this frictionless state, the architecture must map every variable of your existence. Beyond the surface layer of easy clicks lies the continuous algorithmic processing required to map your trajectory and predict your needs. When a system anticipates every choice and guides every milestone, it does more than manage your schedule. It effectively narrows the horizon of who you are expected to be, engineering the path of your development.